where technology is a fucking cunt. Yeah, I said it. Hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to my club of Cottons, where we literally were just in here enjoying ourselves for like 10 minutes before it went and just like finished before I could. Like, the fuck? The fuck? I hope that doesn't happen again. It's only 9:30 at night. Like, I would like to have my evening FriYAY meeting. It's Fanfuckintasic FriYAY. Our moisture may be all over the fucking place where it's inaudible, but it's still there. Inaudible, but still there. The fuck? Seriously though. And it like super fucking came on itself. It didn't just like partially. It like completely was just like, nope, I'm done. I can't. I see the light and I'm walking into it. That's exactly what the previous Club Cottontale meeting did. So technically, this is our third meeting of the day because the second one decided to be a little like 9.5 minute ditty. I don't even understand. So annoying. I had just got done spreading all the content. And then what does it do? Fucks itself. I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm not spreading the content of this one at all because we literally just did it with the other one. I figure if someone comes across that meeting and is honestly interested to see if I am still making content, they'll come to the actual channel. So fuck it. I'm just gonna enjoy my Club of Cottons for myself the way that I likes to. Disappointed in technology though. You know what I mean? Um, the part of my brain that's very irrational goes like, oh, it's there's no explanation for this. It's happening because of it just like hates you essentially. And I'm like, no, there's always a reason for everything. Essential. All right, now let's. It what's it's always weird when I have a ban from my Facebook page because then I can't spread the moist content. So I'm always like, well, fuck, what should we do now? And with me, especially not spreading it on Snapchat or anything like that, it's like extra like, oh, well, what do I do? I am pretty excited for Saturday. So I'm thinking that tomorrow we spend some good time in Scrim. Um, and then like during the daytime, and then the evening time I actually am just going to be enjoying some time to myself. Now there may not even be some content tomorrow's content may be like geared around my me time because I'm going to take myself on a date. Last Saturday we had a very disappointing date, our first date of I hadn't had someone, call it a date, even if it was a relaxed date, which is what it was. I hadn't been on a date in a long time. The last date that I had went on before last Saturday, um, I went on a date when our daughter was 6 months old. Justin took me out to dinner. Um, that was the last like actual date, and that was December of 2018. So it'd been a hot minute. And then, last Saturday was a comfy date, just chilling inside, order pizza, but like they fell asleep. And like anytime they wanted to cuddle, they just kept trying to get sexy, and I wasn't trying to do that. You know what I mean? Like, and they knew that. They knew that they were coming over for just like a normal, like cuddles, relax, get to know each other. But they even said that they hoped that I was going to like change my mind or some shit. I don't even know. So I just like when that happened, all that fuckery, I was just like, you know what? Let's the following Saturday just do another date, but take ourselves on a date. So, I'm gonna do a bunch of self care, face mask, then probably put some makeup on, put a cute outfit on, and then just like come in my room and eat some snacks and watch a movie, watch some rom coms to myself and shit like that. Um, I'm also hoping to get some hair dye, but I'm not going to say that that's going to happen because I'm very unsure about it right now. But there's a good chance that there could be a meeting tomorrow with us processing our hair. So that should be exciting. This might be, oh my gosh, Blue Bear. He's like, holy shit. This might be our last blue hard meeting. I feel like I should take my braid out, but I'm not going to. My braid is good to go to sleep in. If I undid this braid, I'd have to like then detangle my hair and rebraid it. So it's good to go. We're not taking this braid out. But this quite literally could be our last fully blue-haired meeting, because if I get hair dye, obviously this is going to get dyed to another color. If I don't get hair dye, it's still going to get some hair dye put in it because I have some manic panic that I'm going to take to my roots. There's just like, there's this area between my brown roots, which my brown roots are actually a lot longer than they appear. It just blends in so well with the blue that you can't really see it. Um, but there's like this area right above that brown that's just like a little light and weird, and I want to take some of that purple that I have and just like put a little bit all over my roots, so then it gives it a bit of a darker base with the blue. I think it'd look real cute. And honestly, like my blue is very faded and like botchy in some places, but because I had a pretty even blonde underneath, it's a nice, it's a good dye job indeed. Now, hopefully, technology lets me have this meeting. For some reason, it decided to come on itself. It just premature ejaculated. It ended before I could actually end the meeting. It is what it is. Me and Bun Bun are hoping to get a little bit of fucking Fortnitery in. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. Like, I'd only planned on doing 2 meetings, and the universe was like, ha ha ha, you got 3 now, bitch. And I'm like, but why? Oh, and the second one's only going to be a 9.5 minute meeting. Like, I literally, and then my title. So that's something that was kind of fucked up. Like, I like my title, right? The previous title was Inaudible Moisture, 'Tis FriYAY. I had to add in the fucking Fanfuckintasic part. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want it to have the same title as the previous meeting. You know what I mean? So I had to add that in just to make it different than the previous one. I'm a little annoyed on that, but at the same time, you know what? I'm here for it because it is, in fact, fan fucking tastic FriYAY. Like, my moisture is very much inaudible, but it's here. It's mine, and me and the brain ambers are getting our shit done, and it's like it's gonna be a long and crazy, emotional, draining, and so many other adjectives I don't even want to list off, journey of, you know eventually finding that romantic love that I know is somewhere out there, but definitely not gonna settle, because yeah, I get sad because I give so much of my mental and romantic energy when I do start to form connections with people that are past just like an acquaintance, you know what I mean? So when I don't know, I'm not even upset about the current one because it was my mental. Like, my mental was the deal breaker. If my mental is a deal breaker, like, bye, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, if I chew loudly, like, you're being a pussy, but, um, I don't know. I need someone that can be there for me at all aspects of the Rainbow of Amber. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to date someone who just likes me when I'm at a mental high. I need someone that can be here for me when I'm at a mental low, when I'm struggling to find the happiness in myself, I'm struggling to love myself. And it's, you know, in retrospect of a year, it doesn't happen that often, but it does happen often. Like, I'm always on a mental edge, even on like I'll hang out with people and they're like, "Wow, you seem like you're doing really good. You must not have your mental disorders anymore." I've literally had someone say that to me, and I was like, "Oh, because they just disappear all of a sudden." I'm like, "No, they're still there." They're like, "Well, you seem perfectly fine." I'm like, "Well, thank you. I'm being extremely mindful, and you saying all that just gave me anxiety, but no big deal." I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm so sorry." Like, I already had anxiety. Like, that's the one thing about mental disorders, it doesn't go away. You work really hard at coping with it, dealing with it, desensitizing yourself to certain things. And it's just like, it sucks that yet again, who had to bring themselves out of their mental rut? Oh, I'll give you one fucking guess because you're not going to need any more. Me. You know what I mean? And it's like, I used to think that I wasn't living just to spite myself, but now I kind of think that I am because, like, literally, today was just so, and I basically was like, we have to get through this day because I want to see what the next day is going to bring. Like, I'm going to prove my fucking self wrong. I'm going to prove all of the goddamn brain ambers up here who think that I'm just going to give up. You know, when I'm feeling like giving up, they're like, do it. Do it. You know? And it's hard to hear the ones that say don't do it or, you know, think about this. And I usually just like clean. I usually clean something. Usually dishes. It's my happy place, cleaning dishes, right? How odd. Everything about me is odd. And that's why, like, I've talked about this. Anyone who has been in my channel for the last 4 years, they know how many times I've talked about, like, how I know that I'm a difficult person to get to know, and especially to date in a romantic sense. But I'm just really disappointed in this person because, like, they had shown some effort and then just kind of, like, stopped showing effort. You know what I mean? And, like, I don't, I don't understand. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is, I guess. You know what I mean? As many prospects have came through, you know, early on, like the next prospects have to be better. I don't know. You know, at this point, life is so freaking interesting that who freaking knows anymore. Alright, I'm gonna do a fucking snizzity snap because I'm still disappointed. Motherfuckers, so that previous snap that you just watched, it doesn't work. I like how I like went to the mic as if my phone would pick up the sound any I don't even anyways, my brain is all over the place. So the link that I had previously told you to click doesn't work. If you're truly interested in seeing my Club Kottontale content, you know where to find me. Let's be honest, the people on my Snapchat don't really come to my YouTube channel. Most of the time, they find my Snapchat because they were on my YouTube channel at some point. I don't know. But, cheers. Yeah, that's good enough. Just talking to me, myself, and I. This is like, oh well. Guess that's what this meeting will be. Just desensitization and medicating ourselves. You know what I mean? To digress the day, and then we'll play a little bit of Fortnite, hopefully, and all will be somewhat well with the world. Yeah. Huh? Okay. Well, there is an opinion, so thank you so much to the individual who likes Cottontale. Our first meeting of the day had 3 opinions, and one was a dick like. Thank you, because you know I love dick. Um, But really, you know, like Cottontale, like Dick, it is your opinion. It's not mine. I'm just simply here to enjoy it. It's just kind of like this Club Cottontale meeting. For me, if you are brand new, I'm Amber Motherfucking Lewis. I'm a random content creator here on YouTube, and I do make content just as a way to evolve myself continuously and help myself mentally and physically along the way. Everything we do in life should be bettering us in some way, and we have our mental low days. Like today is a very mental low day for me, but I have 2 options. I have the option to just like continually let the bad feeling try to take me over, or I can just like get some medicine in me and force my brain to think about some kind of positive thought, even though the negative ones are just very easier easily listened to on a mentally low day. Like, it's shitty. I reached out to two people. One was my flirtationship, and they just kept telling me about their issues. Like, bro, like, I'm clearly reaching out to you, and you're just gonna tell me about yours? That's why he'll never be anything more than a cyber flirtationship. I don't even really consider that like he gets some of my like romantic energy, so that's how it is a flirtationship, but he'll never be more than that cyber one. He takes energy, he doesn't give energy. I have a lot of energy succubuses in my life. That's one thing is that moment when I find a person who's energy giving, like that will be interesting. You know what I mean? A person who continues to try even though I am in a sense pushing them away. You know what I mean? And consistently. Like, I knew something was up about today because it was the first fucking day that I hadn't gotten a good morning text. And, I stupidly enjoyed getting those good morning texts more than I should have. Oh well. All you can do is enjoy the moment as it goes because all moments in a case are fleeting. Fleet. I love you too, Bun Bun. Let's put this shit. Oh, what's this? Okay, yeah, they brought it back. Dope. And it's duos. That's interesting. So the main thing we're going to be working on, same thing that we've been working on all the previous times, is our foraged items for our secondary umbrella color, which we are just about halfway. In 4 more foraged items, we'll be at 250. That puts us exactly halfway, so it's at 246. Got our bun bun. I love it. Alright, let's get a bit more medicine in us. If you didn't know or couldn't tell, this is a 420 friendly as well as 21 plus content. Really, like 21 plus content is just a disclaimer because I can have a crude and vulgar sense of humor and just way about me. And here in my club of Kottontales, this was created as a place for me to be 100% myself. I can't be me everywhere. I'm fucking too much. You know what I mean? Like my therapist even tells me, she's like, the one thing that's great about my channel, my Club of Cottontales, is that it is a place where I can utilize all those thoughts and feelings, and because of that, uh, it's not just for it's for fun, but it also has a purpose. Um, but man, like. I've been working on it. That's one thing. Less and less. It definitely triggers me less. But I feel like whenever you mention that it's 21 plus, people just like want to tell you their age, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck about your age. I'm like, it's just a disclaimer. And they're like, well, just a disclaimer. I'm 18. I'm like, well, good for fucking you. I'm like, I was that age fucking many many moons ago. I turned 18 in 2004, so 16 years ago. That's great. Yeah. Oh man, my face seriously hurts. I'm like very disappointed, but now I know. Like if I use it, definitely only use it on like zits and don't use it on any chin zits because I had a zit right here, but it's just like this whole area is so sensitive. I honestly don't even want to put that face wash on my face at all. Oh, damn it. And it didn't break out after the first time. I actually had to use it a few times. So, yeah, paranoia has been getting a bit of me today. Just been having to really counteract a lot of thoughts. And then it was extra difficult because it was mommy daughter day, so it was only me and my daughter in the house today, so I had to be extra mindful. Man. I hate that my life is like, it's pretty lonely, you know what I mean? And they say that when you're like a lot of people are like, oh, that's because you're a stay-at-home parent, yada yada yada. Like that's partially of it, but even before I had kids, it was still difficult to get people to want to hang out with me or to keep plans. You know what I mean? So, and I do have a handful of people. You know, like I said, if I could have hit up Raymundo, but his brain's been putting him through the run through lately, so I don't want to bear my burdens on him because he's already got, you know, a lady and babies and stuff that they bear their burdens on him. I don't want to be an extra person to do that for. One day I'll have my person I can bear my burdens on and they just love me. You know what I mean? One day. Alright, so order of operations, I guess, to any cocktails that are lurking, twerking, watching incognitally, or watching this later on as posted content. I'm going to enjoy this toke. We're going to play a match, maybe two, kind of winging it, you know. Obviously, if I get someone to actually come chill and chat with me, as it's almost 10 p.m. FriYAY night, you know. If we actually get someone to come chat with me, I'll probably be a bit more chatty. Um, well, I'm going to be chatty in general, but it's not really chatty with you guys. It's more like I'm talking to myself. Because that's like, even if there was someone here, I'd still be talking to myself unless like they typed. You know what I mean? Like, I generally am pretty good about saying a person's name when I'm directing it to them. But any whoosies, my fucking face hurts. Just gonna wing it, enjoy this toke, play a match, you know, hope to get some Cottontails to come chill with us. Just continue to get our thoughts and feelings out, because the more that I get what's in here out, the better I will sleep, the better tomorrow will be, because tomorrow I have to be mindful, because since I didn't get a place to go tomorrow, I'm going to be in the house, even though it's daddy-daughter day. And usually, you know, I would want to leave my house on Saturday or, like, have someone over so that I'm occupied, so then he has the house to himself type of thing. You know what I mean? Kind of like how I had the house to myself today. But unfortunately, I have absolutely no plans tomorrow other than just, like, self-care, take myself on a date because of the previous sad fucking, you know, I hate that, like, it was even called a date. I should have been like, no, it's just a meetup. Like, people are so ridiculous. And what's even more funny is when I tell people, they're like, yeah, men are ridiculous. I'm like, it's not just men. like, I'm like, it's women too. I'm like, women are so much more difficult to date than men. I feel like women, they know more ways of manipulating a girl because they are a girl. So, where are the real people who, with real feelings, who actually live their truth? Because that's what I want. It's what I bring to the table, man. Like, that's something is like, a lot of people go, well, yeah, but, you know, they have to be accept what comes with that truth, and that is true. But that's just it, is like, if you're really vibing with someone, there's, you know, not many things that a person could say that you wouldn't want to work with them on it. You know what I mean? And when it comes to me, like, that's why it's so frustrating with Shorty, is like, that's always the first thing I mention is my mental and physical health challenges. You know what I mean? So it's like, to be self-aware of that and then to just not help me when I'm feeling mentally low. I'm glad it happened now. You know what I mean? Because I didn't take that potential, you know, future partnership anything further than what it was. disappointed to say the least, because man, way to get my hopes up, like for reals. Like I was like, I don't even know. Oh well. Another one bites the dust is how I fucking feel about that. Cheers to that one. Hmm. Oh, my fucking face. I'm so disappointed in that fucking. It's by Murad too. Usually Murad had been so like gentle, but I should have known how it fucking destroyed this fucking planet that was right here. I mean, you can see the residuals of it. Like it's almost completely gone now. That's the first zit in a long time that I didn't like pop before like it just ran its course. I usually do that, and that's how you get different like permanent blemishes is from popping zits. Um, it doesn't always happen, but when it does, it's like ah, damn it, like build up over time too. You know, you do that a shit ton between the ages of 16 and 32. You know, that's 16 years of fucking with zits. That's how you get botchy skin. That's why like those people who have like that crystal clear skin, I'm always like, damn. Like I'm jelly of you. They're like, I had to be. It was some self control, like, cause it just like I don't know what it is. It's so satisfying to pop a damn zit. And like to fuck with ones that aren't. That's my bad habit. Is I tend to fuck with ones that aren't even ready. Like you can feel it. You're like ah, and then you just like kind of sit there like ah, ah. Like it hurts and you're still fucking with it. You're like, why am I doing this to myself? I already know this though. I'm a glutton for pain. I, which is so that's one of my self-sabotaging traits. So at least I know of it. I can try to eradicate it, maybe, possibly, probably not, probably not. That's exactly why I will try to date someone that's like, it's like I came across this post. Oh my gosh, it was one of the last things I was able to post on Facebook before I got the hate speech ban for saying. I literally said, "Yo, women are stupid hard to date," and I got Facebook jail for a fucking week. It's still so ridiculous to me. But one of the last things that I posted, so fucking relevant. So fucking relevant. Well, the cunt, that was beautiful. But oh, and then the wow. Actually, there's quite a few things before the one thing. That cute picture of me. But anyways, uh, I was like, I put a bunch of like laughing emojis, like with the dead face, like because I was lolling so hard when I came across this. I was like, ooh, I am so fucking called out right now. And it says, if you have your septum done and you chase people with red flags, you sure you're not a bull? Because the amount of people who, you know, when you get this done, they're like, "Oh, you're a bull, huh?" And I'm like, "Actually, I'm a human." But, but that's why, like, when I came across this, I was like, "Ah, touche, you got me there. If you have your septum done, you chase people with red flags. You sure you're not a bull?" So touche. I am in fact a bull at times because I married a motherfucker that had red flags, and I knowingly did that. That's why, like where it is now, like it's a shitty situation and like no one should have to go through it. Like no one should have to deal with a manipulator and a pathological liar, let alone in the same person. Or a person who is willing, like openly said to me that they're a sociopath. Like, oh boy. You know what I mean? But this is all stuff I've learned within the last like shit, most of it the last month, which has been very we'll go with fun. Um, but I did knowingly go forward when I had the red flags of him lying. You know what I mean? He would lie about all sorts of stuff. You know what I mean? But I was in love and also very in lust. Lust and love are deadly when they're together, man. And especially if it's a manipulator because they can see that. They can see that you love and lust over them. So they're just like, oh, this is going to be easy. But then I have mental problems. So they use that as an extra easy. Like, fuck. Like, what the fuck? I love my new glasses, though. So weird having new glasses. I have to get used to them. So I love them, but I also feel like they look weird on my face right now. Like I feel like I don't know. Like I know they look cute because I've taken like that's how you always know they look cute is when you officially take a cute picture with it and then you take some candid photos and you're like, "Oh, the glasses are looking good." It's like how you know the glasses look good on you. But I think everyone like you, and it's funny because you choose the glasses, right? Like you're choosing different glasses that look good on your face, but then when they come and you put them on your face, you're like, "What was I thinking?" For like a split second. Now I am disappointed that I am a clumsy fucking hoe. Like I've already dropped my glasses. I have been wearing glasses since I was in the first or second grade. So that's like 6 or 7. And I'm 33 and a half. I'll be 34 at the end of the fucking year, right? I've had my glasses for legitimately maybe 2 days. Yesterday. I got them yesterday, I'm pretty sure. So I had them for like not even 24 hours and I dropped them. Face lens down on the ground, on the hardwood floor, just like they didn't fall off my face. These ones are good. So, unlike my old glasses that were super loose, these actually hug my face. Like, I can move and they won't fly off my face, which is lovely. I was holding them in my hands, and they fell out of my hands. I am, like... I am seriously like an oxymoron because sometimes I can finesse things so eloquently, but then I'm just clumsy sometimes. Oh, there went all my grapes down the fucking garbage disposal. That fucking happened. Yeah, that's something I literally did. Oh, it was very sad as I wanted to eat set grapes. It's okay though. You know, the one thing I do miss about like school and shit is that you would get to see your friends a lot. It's the only thing I miss. Well, there's lots of things I miss about school, but I definitely miss that because you consistently got to see people. I don't consistently see people, and it's really shitty. You know what I mean? Like, I've been striving really hard that once a week I see people, you know, at least on Saturday, and that hasn't even been working out for me. So, and tomorrow I don't have any plans with an actual person. I'm just going to, you know, spend it with myself. I am really excited. I came across this thing that showed someone putting, they're like, oh, candle warmer? They're like, nah, brah, queso warmer. So I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna be very leery with it though because like I'm scared that this queso jar is just gonna like explode. But I put candles on there and I feel like the queso jar and the candle jar are about the same consistency of glass. So, but I am gonna proceed with caution. Like I'm most definitely proceeding with caution. Like I probably will start like with it sitting in the kitchen, giving it a moment to like heat up, and then because that's how it takes a moment. Like it's not gonna just like instantly heat it up. In all actuality, like it's gonna be like at least a 20-minute prep time. Thinking about it now, that's gonna be a fun wait. But I'm gonna put it in the kitchen, let it warm up in there, so if it explodes on itself, it'll be all right because it's the bottom of the jar touching the heat source. So that's what I'm worried about. Like I don't know if that. I think that jar is thick enough. I'm pretty sure it's thick enough because I've dropped some of those jars and they have not broken. Like I said, clumsy motherfucker right here. I'm a person like you see me drink out of plastic cups a lot. There's a couple of reasons for that. One reason I don't like putting my hands in a glass cup. I also don't like drinking off of a glass cup. It triggers me so intensely. I don't know if anyone else is like this, but when I'm, oh god, just talking about it, and I have hurt myself. I have a very gnarly scar right here. My finger always starts to hurt when I think about the story. Now, mind you, like, when I cut my finger, I didn't even know that I was bleeding, like, or that I hurt myself until I looked down and it was, like, blood everywhere. So I was like washing a cup, right? And yeah, I'm remembering the snap, and I was like, "What was that?" So I'm washing a cup, right? And for a split second, I didn't look. Oh gosh. And I hear like a weird popping sound, and I look down, and there's just blood everywhere, and like my fucking hand had broken the side of the fucking cup. Like my hand in it, broke. That's like my worst fucking fear, and it actually fucking happened. I own a few glass cups, but they're mainly because like it depends on the cup. Like ceramic cups are different. I have a Coca-Cola glass. I don't use the Coca-Cola glass, you guys. It's pretty. I don't use it. I used to. I used to back in the day because it is a wide neck one, but I can't after fucking Fingergate. Nope, 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 nope. Yo, I didn't go to the hospital. I should have gotten stitches. The meat was coming out of it. It's a gnarly scar. It goes from this portion all the way over there. Like, I sliced myself real good. Um, yeah. Didn't feel it. You know what I mean? I've done that a few times. I would cut my thumb once. I was slicing something, and then I was slicing, and then I was like, huh, that felt weird, and I looked down, and the knife was just in my thumb, and I just, like, pulled it out. And it was just like, looking at my fucking finger. Uh, it healed itself. It was interesting watching the nail grow because the nail still had the slice in it, but as it grew out of it, it was very intriguing. Oh, I have a scar from that. Oh, look at that. Huh. It's a big ass scar. Okay, well, that's fun. That is fun. Look at that. Fucking scar. We are fleshy beings, and we don't feel that pain. Our brain is what truly registers the pain of getting cut or something like that. Because I've cut myself twice and didn't feel shit until I looked at it, and then like some pain, but it was like I'm. Both of the times it happened at a time when I was pretty mindful. This one was a little bit different because soap got into it, and that was stingy. That was a different type of pain, though. But this one, it was like my brain wanted to be like, ow, ow, ow. And I was like, bro, we just had a knife in our finger and we didn't feel shit. We know it doesn't hurt. So, you need to stop. You know what I mean? So weird. Like, we're just fleshy, baggy things. Also, so weird that that scar, like, stayed there. It's very faint, but, man, fuck. Ooh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm. What the fuck? Thank you. Fleshy bags. But anyways, also, I can't drink off of a cup because, like, every single time I drink off of a glass cup, like, my brain instantly goes to, like, it's breaking on, like, my face. Like, I drinking on it, and it's just, like, like, sometimes it's way more vivid than I even want to enjoy. Like, I really try to avoid drinking off glass cups because it happens every single time if I drink off of a glass cup. Unless it's a ceramic cup. Like, I have my teacup. My teacup, it gives me anxiety in a different way. I always get worried that the little handle's going to break off. But the cup itself is a really thick sort of thing. It's that thin glass. Like, I don't do martini glasses. I don't do wine glasses. I prefer to have, like, the pint glasses. Those I can handle because it's a thick glass. Like, the thicker the glass, the better. Like, I have a big old grog that's like a big ass fucking mug. I can drink out of that motherfucker. I can wash that thing easily. You know what I mean? But it's like sturdy fucking glass. Like, I don't know. I'm really strong for no fucking reason. Like, I've grew up breaking dishes on accident. Just like be washing a dish and then and I'd be like, and my mom's like, did you break another bowl or plate? I'm like, cup this time, cause like, and she's like, stop pressing so hard. I'm like, I wasn't pressing very hard that time, cause I really like, I thought I wasn't, but I mean, I have DID, so to be honest, I probably wasn't pressing very hard, but you know. If you're unacquainted with DID, which most people know as multiple personality disorder, I suggest just like Googling it, learning about it. It's I've had I had one person, their name who I will leave undisclosed. They told me that after they found out I had DID, they looked it up and it said that wow, okay. Whoa, their favorite number just popped up on that thing. That's so crazy. Anyways, they told me that after they looked it up, it made it a lot easier for them to interact with me because they read up on it and then just like having that in the back of their mind and interacting with me, they were able to see like the different traits of it and things like that. I unfortunately don't interact with that person as much anymore, but at least I can say that I have a person that done that. God damn it! Bun Bun! Oh, I swear this booby is always so difficult to get. It frustrates the fucking hell out of me. Oh, Bun Bun, come on. Semi-good. That's nice. We're not even that far from the circle. Maybe I'll, just for funsies, go through Sweaty Sands. Because I could go this way and take the dirt road, too. Oh wow, mega fucking industrial booby up in here. Oh yeah, I'll take it. Take that. Okay, I'll pop these. Huh. They make a different swishing sound. Oh man, so that's something else. Oh, I forgot to add that to the list. Okay. Shit, I'm gonna have to add that to the list. I looked around for the list as if it was in here. It totally is not in here, and I know it's not in here. It's in the fucking kitchen. But I need to add, like, a box of chocolates. Like, that's gonna be, like, you know how, like, you kind of always hope, like, well, for me, like, if I was gonna take a girl on a date, like, I've actually, I wanted to take my friend Nicole out on a date, and I told her it was gonna be a platonic, romantic date. Like, she had no obligation to give me, like, romantic hugs or kisses. You know, I obviously was gonna hug her because I always hug her and give her a kiss on the cheek. But I was just basically saying, um, to show her, like, what, you know, a date would be like. And I even told her, like, what we would do and everything. And I was like, so, at the time, the newest Harry Potter was out, so we were gonna go see Harry Potter, and then I was gonna bring her back to either before or after, depending on when we were hungry. I was gonna have her come over to my house, and I was gonna make her food. But I had told her that I was going to buy her favorite candy because she's not big on flowers, so I was gonna buy her favorite candy and give that to her. And then, you know, go to the movie, go back to my place, eat food, watch a movie while we eat the food, snuggle, chat, you know. And she's like, dude, that sounds so amazing. She's like, if I was into girls in any sort of way, I would do it. And I was like, well, I'm not saying like It has to be that sort of date. She's like, no, 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 I get it. She's like, I just don't want to do that to you because I know that you like me that way. And that was really respectful of her. You know what I mean? That's a person who respects my mental, because it would have, because like especially at that time, I hella like, yeah. I probably would have nuzzled her a couple times, you know, to get like an actual kiss on the lips. But she would, and even though she would have given me the kiss, she knows that when she does that, like, even though I know that it's not like giving me hope, like one of the brain ambers is gonna think, oh gosh, this is going somewhere. It's like, no, no, it's not. And that's why, like, I'm glad that I am the age that I am and that I've had my mindfulness as long as I have and been utilizing it, because it's how I'm able to have successful friend with benefits and fuck buddies and just like relationships that you know are casual. You know what I mean? Like, depending on, like, taking things for face value. Ooh, we'll take that. Ah, damn it. Now I'm starting to think I should have picked up that other big one. Just gave us another big one. Likes to give us the big ones. I mean, if only that would convey into real life and not just in Fortnite. Ayo. uh, I don't know. I definitely am disappointed because after having, everyone always told me like, oh, you know, after baby sex is like the best ever. Definitely had way better sex before I had a child, which is slightly disappointing, but you know, it's okay. I guess in some cases it's good that we're single, right? Ooh, got a got a booby fucking challenge done. Didn't even know that that existed. Oh, that car is not drivable. I was all excited, like, oh, it gave us a car. Shots. I should probably turn my air conditioner off. Ah, damn it. Really? Really? So disappointed. There we go. No, 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 no! Okay. So disappointed. I had great weapons. That should not have happened, but it did. Okay. Oh man, now I'm gonna have that stuck in my head. That's lovely. Ugh. I'm really hoping that after a good night's sleep, this, like, flare goes down. You know what? I'm not gonna go to my marker. I'm gonna go right here. Uh-huh. Oh, that hurt a bit more than... Shit, that's marauders. No more? Only a few? Damn. Oh, they didn't have a weapon. Okay. I was like, why didn't this person try to kill me? Ooh, collect fireflies in Weeping Woods. Make a booby. Oh, there's a person over there. Fucking marauders, man. Ah, shit. Oh, no. Ah, shit. No, 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 no. No, marauders, no. No! No! Fucking marauders. Fucking marauders. Me and Bun Bun are just like, this is no fun. Nah, we always have fun. That's literally what Fortnite was made for. I am not having fun on how much my face hurts, so very disappointed in set product. Yeah, no. Ouch. But I think I'm gonna do one more match and then call it a night. I think I should be able to hopefully get my brain to fall asleep. I'll probably make some cup of noodles. I'm feeling some cup of noodles. I mainly like cup of noodles is good because obviously noodles are good for like the food portion, like if you're hungry. But I love the broth. Like, yeah, like the broth is definitely my fave. Alright, let's see. I think we'll actually go to Slurpee this time. To the window, to the wall, to the sweat run down my balls. All these bitches crawl. I'm a skeet motherfucker. I'm a skeet goddamn. Goddamn. Damn, only 2 mushrooms. Ah, there's some more mushies. I was like, there's gotta be more mushrooms, like... Glorious. Blue dicks. It's like a glowing avatar cock. You know, it's been a hot minute since I've seen an Avatar movie. I don't even know if I've seen the second Avatar movie. And if there's more than that, I don't even know. But if you do happen to be watching incognitally, or maybe watching this later on as posted content, after this match that I'm currently playing, I am going to end the meeting. I might smoke a bowl after this match, depending on, you know, how I'm feeling. Um, but definitely, this is my last match for the evening. It's just after 10:30 for me. Been a good day. Good day. Even though it's been a mentally low day, it's been a good day. You know what I mean? Any day that we get to the end of is definitely a good day. So, like, every day is a good day, even the mentally low ones, because you're alive. You know what I mean? Like, life is so precious and beautiful, and there's so many people who, you know, will never get to experience it, or only get to experience it for a very short period of time. So, I just, you know, I definitely try to. That's why I do my best to just think about the positive. Plus, because, you know, there is a good portion of my brain that just thinks about negative shit, and I can't even stop it from thinking it. And I mean, over time, I've been able to, you know, build mindfulness to somewhat, you know, take my thoughts back for myself. But it's definitely an ongoing thing. What I intend to win, you know, I hate mentally low days, and especially mentally low days where there's like extra bits added to it. But things like this, like jumping with Bun Bun, watching his frosting fly off of him, definitely is a great way to end the day. Okay, we're fairly close to the circle, so still kind of look around. Ammo or any other good type loot. Man, see, I am so glad that I created my club of Cottontales, you know. Even though I don't get, you know, that was one thing I kind of, like, I thought that I would get more consistent social interaction than I do, but that's okay. You know what I mean? Because first and foremostly, I create it just as a place to get my thoughts and feelings out, and, you know, just, essentially it's like therapy. And that's why, like, my therapist, Hosey Posey, she always makes sure that I'm not just making content, but, like, watching other people's, just, like, always trying to push myself out there if I'm not getting, you know, something from somewhere, like, striving to get, you know, continue to push ourselves, you know, socially, because it's good to have interactions with people, you know what I mean? And that's for my social anxiety, you know, making, you know, reminding myself, like, social action good. And then, you know, it's a very double-edged sword, because I'm extroverted, so, like, I want the social interaction, you know what I mean? But then there's, like, a good portion of me that's just like, no, it's bad. Like, people bad. And it's like, no, brain, we love people. We love hanging out with people. We love talking to people, you know what I mean? Okay, I gotta get going. Please don't be a fucking heavy wall. Please don't be... Oh, thank goodness. Sometimes I'll do that. Like, destroy a wall, and then there's another wall that you can't get through. You're like, no. Like, this is all bad. Sweet, some more mushies I can harvest. Ah, Batman. You know what? I ain't even mad at it. Especially considering Batman took me out and placed 20, and literally in a month from today, you guys. Wow, that's like creepy. A month from today is Batman Day. Okay, Batman Day 2020, and I'm getting my tattoo. And my last match, I just got taken out by Batman, and it was 20th. Like, and yeah, that was almost killed him. That was, yeah, that was like meant to be. See, everything happens for a reason. And that little tidbit, there was so much moisture giving to me just then that I can't help but smile. And I'm feeling a little bit better. I was definitely still feeling mentally a little bit. Just all of that, you know. Batman Day is literally a month from today. A month from today, I'm getting my sweet, sweet ink. I'm so excited. Like, I love it. I love that that's the emo that we get. Oh, man. Alright, well, motherfuckers, thank you again, like I said, to anyone that's been tuning in any sort of way. I hope you are like me, and even when it feels like you can't, you strive to live your life moistly, just being 100% yourself, regardless what any motherfucker has to think of you. You know, when you love yourself, you are loved for who you are. No shame at all. If you didn't know, I'm Amber Motherfucking Lewis, and my YouTube channel is by the same name. And until next time, which truly only the universe knows when I'll make more content for you, and myself. But until then, and always be kind to yourself and everyone else, and we'll see you later. Bye.